Y'all know Dougie Fresh
Yeah, Trevor. Of course, I know Dougie Fresh.
and Slick Rick?
Oh yeah, I know Slicks. I know. Yes.
So you know the song Lottie Dottie.
Oh yes.
That's what this is.
Well, interesting intro. Our first intro like that. I'm X. It's another episode of the Lococast, and today I got two special people with me. Man, would y'all introduce yourselves?
Hey,
My boy to get into that mode.
I'm Jafar, part of Goon Shit. We out here.
My name is Trevor. I'm 1/4 goon shit. We are missing our other half over here, but yeah, we Jafar over here. He's the leader and director of design. I like to help out where I can. I do a lot of the media. I do a lot of the photography, the videography, some of the editing.
Yeah, we all play a different role in the whole process. We also missing Tyler and Isabel. They couldn't make it today, but they're a big part of the team also. For sure.
Well, I want to thank y'all despite the weather.
Fixing my mask, bro.
Pittsburgh really look like Gotham today. You know, it's real wet and dark outside. But I appreciate y'all for.
It's on the it's the headphone. Pull it down past the headphone, bro.
We're just gonna leave it like this now.
All right, you
okay, word.
We did it for the intro.
for the intro. It get hot in there.
We're good. Yeah, it's getting hot.
I understand. But we appreciate y'all for coming out here. The weather's not the greatest. Y'all made the trek out, man. And so, first off, so Jafar and Trevor, I want to get to know a little more about y'all. Like, so, what else are y'all on? What do y'all do?
Well, I'm also like a graphic designer and artist. So, yeah, I just like make art for myself. I like illustration mostly.
You in school or anything?
Yeah, I go to RIT, Rochester. Shout out. Yeah, I go for graphic design there. About to graduate this year.
That's what's up. Graduating, yes, sir. Let you hear that. Let you hear that.
Almost out, man. Almost out. But yeah, shout out Rochester Institute of Technology.
Yeah, and I'm a student up in Northeastern University. I'm not graduating this year, unfortunately, but that's okay. I'm graduating next year.
Okay, there you go. There you go. What do you study, T?
I'm a psychology major with a minor in data science.
Okay.
Doesn't really apply much to goon shit, but you know.
That was exactly what I was about to ask. Like, obviously, I see how the graphic design, but you know, like my major don't have nothing to do with loco, but like still, like it doesn't stop you from pursuing your side passions.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, not gonna lie, there's been aspects that have helped out. You know, the data science portion. I've looked at our sales. I've ran up some graphs of our sales. I've seen what sells better, what really doesn't. You know, embroidery has been huge for us.
Okay, yeah, knowing your analytics always is extremely, extremely important.
Facts. Yeah, Trevor's on that part.
All right, so what I understand about y'all story, y'all like kind of goon shit. Like it's kind of y'all got a lot of time into this. Like y'all started when y'all were like what in high school?
Yeah, we were some young lads for sure.
It was like senior year towards the end that we really started putting stuff out and like working towards it, I think.
Yeah, and we really solidified our idea for what we wanted to do, what we wanted to be, probably right before the summer after senior year. So right after we graduated.
Yeah.
So where did like this idea of like who came with like y'all name is like different from any other name I had never heard or seen. Like we're like, how did y'all even like come up with this? Honestly,
I mean, for real, we had the idea before we had the name. You know, like we had like the idea of what we wanted to embody before we had. All right, we can be goon shit. You know, like the name came later. The name definitely came later. Same with the design. Same with like the logos, everything. Like, if you know what you want to be, then everything else should just come easy.
For sure, yeah. Like we just like started. We were gonna make a clothing brand. We were like, yeah, this would be sick to make T-shirts that we want to wear that represents us, and that's what we started with. And then goon shit was kind of like a phrase that we would just say in high school. That's kind of where it came from.
Okay. So it was like there's some culture behind us. Okay, I see.
Yeah. And our man Tyler Perry, he always will say whenever he's asked, you know, goon shit. It was an idea before it was a collective. It was a perspective before it was collective. You know, we really fight to embody that aspect as well.
So y'all heart is really, really in this. If it's something like you said, like it was in you before it even became like about the clothes and about like making art, which is dope and everything like that. So what exactly does it mean? Like, where's like the inspiration behind the name and the name you kind of already covered, but like the logo and stuff. How did it then transition into like a creative embodiment?
For me, it's really just like the idea of being with your homies, you know, and just like goofing off and having a good time, because like whenever you're in those moments, you're kind of just like yourself. And we try to represent like an individual, like, you know, personality for the brand, because we want to be authentic and different. And like what sets you apart is like, you know, yourself. So
Absolutely, yeah. You have to like bring in the authenticity and like the love. Like people, like, you know, you can't really fake that. People see that, you know, they're able to tell that about like good brands, like brands where people actually they care about what they're doing. They could like you can see it easily.
Yeah, and I think that we bring out a lot of that in like a lot of the designs that we make. I mean, everything we do is homemade. We like you'll see a lot of people like they ship their designs off to a printer or like some factory, and we like to keep it at home.
Okay, so
We like to put more heart and like sweat into it.
see now I could personally say, Loco, we don't do any of that hard labor. So tell me more about that, because I don't hear about a lot of brands doing a lot of in-house stuff nowadays. What exactly like kind of equipment y'all got? Like what do y'all cook up? Like
yeah, it's definitely a big part of like, you know, what we do, since we all do production ourselves. So yeah, it's like it's just a big, you know, thing that we have to think about for each drop. You know, how are we gonna make the product? How many, you know, shirts, hoodies, whatever that we need to order. And yeah, we just have to break it down into each like a step process.
Yeah, I mean, we have so many different tools that we picked up over the years. Like we started out with a screen printer that we had to build by hand, and like that took a whole day because it didn't come with instructions, you know.
Yeah.
And like even just learning how to use that and learning how to make screens, stuff like that was a huge learning curve. And how to like correctly put it onto each shirt, like each step of that process alone was huge for us. And like even when we started to do embroidery, like it took us so long to just learn how to embroider things, like each step along the way, like with Jafar even doing airbrushes by hand, like every part of the design aspect has to be taken account for. Like a lot of the times when, you know, you just ship a design off to some company or you order one off online, because that you just like give them a JPEG, like you don't understand like how much actually goes into making that design.
Yeah, it's a lot of, you know, thinking about, and like, you know, what was I saying? It's a lot of planning, and it's definitely a learning process for sure. Yeah, like when we first started, like we kind of just knew we wanted to make a screen and then just print on it, but we didn't know like the best ways to do that, so we had to research online. And like Trev said, we got the screen printing press, but shout out Air Screen Printing also, and the North Side. They like help make the screen, so like whenever we need a screen, we just go down there and like they hook it up. We send them a design, and then yeah, we just use our press that we have at home. And when we first started, we were just like doing it in Trev's garage. Like we had to clean that out. It was like a process. We'd be out there like almost every weekday during the summer, just like printing till like
midnight some nights. Yeah.
wow. So y'all were really out there getting it. So like, I mean, y'all named a lot of stuff. So I heard like embroidery. I heard screen printing. I heard airbrush. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. So like, y'all got a lot of like you said, y'all built up a lot of equipment, and staying local, you know, the people support, like, you know, it's really important always to support your local businesses, especially if you're in like the same niche and things like that, you know, helping build your community and build your network.
Got to circulate the dollar within your own community, man. Support.
Absolutely. What, so since y'all are like obviously in all different places, where's Tyler at? And like Isabel, you said you're in New York, you're in Boston typically. So,
yeah, we're all split apart during the school year. So,
Tyler's down in DC at Howard University. You know, okay. Isabel, she's already graduated, but she's doing an apprenticeship at a tattoo shop. So,
okay,
yeah, like we're pretty spread out, but it's important to still stay engaged. Like even when you're apart, you know, brainstorming is one of the huge things that you can get done when you're apart. You know, breaking your ideas, figuring out next plans, like. It's important to keep busy.
Yeah, for sure. We're always like trying to come up with new ideas, and like having meetings, like whenever we can, occasionally, because it's hard to, you know, work with everyone's schedule. But yeah, having meetings and conversation is always good to get everyone's mind on the same level, so you know how we want to do things further.
Yeah.
Definitely. Now, question. So since y'all been doing this for a minute, what are y'all favorite pieces? And also, did you bring anything special for us to see?
Yeah. Well, personally, right now it's like probably my airbrush stuff I've been working on.
Okay.
I have this jacket I brought. That's like one of my favorite pieces so far.
It is a fantastic jacket, but personally, I gotta say my favorite was an embroidered green jacket that we had during a fashion show at the August Wilson Center that we were part of. And,
oh wow, fashion.
Yeah, invited by Norma Cusin. Shout out Norma.
Yeah, that was awesome. By the way, like we got to meet a bunch of other creators and really see what was up with the Pittsburgh scene.
Yeah, I just remember with that jacket, like people asking us like, "Hey, can I buy it?" Like, "Hey, can I buy it?" Jafar ended up selling it to someone, to pretty much the first offer that he got.
Yep.
Not gonna lie, but it was nice. Like backstage, like all the models asking like, "Hey, can I walk this? Can I walk this?" Like it was nice to like get that recognition, I guess.
No, yeah, definitely. If you want, yeah, can we see some of this stuff? Like,
Yeah,
I'm excited. I'm hearing other people like talking about buy that. I want to see what we have.
I mean, right now we're wearing.
Yeah, stand up, T. Show the camera. Yeah, walk around. Show the camera what threads you got on today. Come back around by me. So, what shirt is this?
So, this is the Upscale Good tee. So, yeah.
So this is a screen print shirt. Okay. Anything on the back?
No,
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, we have the text with the what do you call it? Vector little ski mask.
I mess with it. What's up? Yeah. What's the? Yeah. Okay. A couple of things.
This is some airbrush work we're going with. So on the back we got. This is the front. It's camo. It's a blue Gap jacket. Got goon shit on the back. GS.
Okay.
I've been
with.
really messing with airbrush. I'm trying to get more products out there like this for sure.
Okay.
So,
What else? Yeah. What do you got on there? I'll get out the way, man. What do you got on today, too, Jafar?
Had to come out with the GS hoodie. We also have hoodies, embroidery. We do a lot of embroidered stuff, so.
Got a little tote bag too.
Shout out to tote bags. Make tote bags. Hit us up if you want one. And then these pants are done by Fishy Patchwork on IG. Shout out on the pants.
Those pants, I don't know if y'all can see these, but those pants are crazy.
I was like, yeah, I need some pants. So I asked her, and she put some nice patchwork on the pants real quick. Shouts out.
No, man.
And then these are some new we're trying to do. Some new beanies.
Oh, I'm not even gonna lie. Like they show me
soon.
a lot of early stuff. I have not seen this. Hold on. No, bring that back out, Jafar.
We got some airbrush done, yeah.
This is airbrush. This is fire.
We got a bunch of different colors of those.
Can I wear this the rest of the podcast?
Sure, bro. Throw it on. That's all you. This isn't blocking nothing, right? Here, I could just put it down.
All right, bet. Now I feel a part of the group. Let's see what else I got for y'all. So now that y'all been doing this, y'all are 22, 21 respectively.
Yeah.
If you could go back to that senior in high school, what advice would you give him?
I mean, really, just don't get discouraged. Like, keep pushing. Like there was a lot of points where, it would have been really easy to just give up. Like, we had a bunch of different problems with embroidery, with screen printing. Like, it would have been easy to just throw in the towel. But, I think the teamwork and the collective is really what keeps it pushing.
For sure, yeah.
The encouragement from your team members.
Yeah, we just try to keep it going. Always got to put your all into what you do. I would also say like marketing is a huge thing that we, or like whenever I first started, I don't know about Trev or Tyler or Isabel, but like I didn't realize how much marketing or like how much thought you have to put into advertising for your own brand, and like how even the advertising has to be dope, you know? Like,
Yeah,
to catch the eyes of people through not only the product but like how you put it out too.
You know, that's huge. Yeah, marketing, that's something like we've been trying to, you know, personally get better at. And where, you know, you got to spend money on marketing. You got to try new things, honestly. And like, it's just as important as having a really good product that people like.
Yeah, facts.
But now we're going to move into something a little more like a little more fun. We're going to do some questions about the Goon Shit team, some like just some topics, some this or that topics and stuff like that for y'all, just to, you know, because y'all have been such a great guest, trying to lighten the mood on this dreary day.
All right.
So, who's the strongest on the team?
That's me. Obviously, I'll beat everyone's ass. What's up? The strongest? What do you mean the strongest?
The strongest of the Goon, like out of the Goon, who's the strongest? Who's the strongest person?
Physically, like
Yes, physically, who's the strongest person? Jafar feels a bit. Jafar
feels
already.
confident, bro. If he's confident with it, then yeah. I mean, Perry might have something to say about that, but
Man, Perry got nothing.
shit, they could duke it out.
Okay. Who's the fastest? Who's the fastest?
Shit, actually, Jafar got that.
I was on track.
Jafar is the fastest.
I was on the track team, so
You're on the track team. Oh, okay. I can't mess with you. Who forgets to do things the most in the group?
honestly,
I mean, like all of us.
All of you.
Like,
Okay.
like,
Let's
that's
see
a
all
pretty equal share right there.
Okay.
I was gonna say me again, but it's we can say that everyone.
Okay. Who's y'all do everything by hand, like, you know, even though it's a part of the process. Who like makes the most mistakes?
I mean, I want to say Jafar, but he's also doing the most. So like, he has the most opportunities to fail. You
Okay.
know?
Yeah, that's just how it is. Bro. Like screen printing,
You fuck it up.
You're always gonna fuck up sometimes.
Yeah.
Like either same with embroidery too. Like we had a lot of trial and error with that, but you know they came out good. You see,
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Actually, I forgot to ask you. What's the name of that hoodie you have right there? I haven't.
this is just like our logo put on the hoodie. So like GS.
Okay.
GS hoodies. Any other hot?
Is that the end of the game?
That's not the end of the game. I'm trying to think of some other things. If y'all all got trapped on an island, who would survive the longest?
I feel like
I don't give a fuck. I'll eat both those motherfuckers, bro.
Yeah, I feel like Chev's like he's gonna plan some shit. I don't know.
Trev's plot. Trev's
Day
reply.
Day one, dude.
I mean, shit. I know for real though. Like, I'd be the one that'd be on my shit. Be like, yo, we gotta get water. Perry'd be like, man, I'm looking at these fish right now. I'm trying to catch a fish. Like, bro, we need clean water. He's like, nah, don't worry. I'm gonna catch this fish. Watch me.
I can see Tyler doing that, honestly. Who is the most, like, when y'all have like meetings? Who's the late one?
That's probably me, bro.
Yeah, the motherfucker knows he's late.
I'm a late ass dude.
Who's the most athletic?
CPT.
Mm.
I mean, what's Tyler up to these days?
I wouldn't
I'm not-
consider him athletic.
I haven't put him down too much. I'm sorry, Perry. I love you, bro. I love you, dog.
Last but not least, who is the gooniest goon?
We can give that to Perry.
For
You
sure.
you could take that.
Perry's got that one.
Perry's got that one.
Just the shirt I got on is Perry. You know, like
That's him right there.
That's
we,
him.
We took the photo of him.
Oh, like it's an actual photo of him.
it is a photo of him. Yeah.
Whoa, that's crazy. But honestly, guys, we really appreciate y'all hopping on the Lococast. Anything
having
else?
us.
Anything y'all want to shout out, or any future things you want to let people know about Goon Shit? It's y'all time right now. Go.
Shit. Goon Shit Official. IG.
We'll get those pictures up here, so I'll throw like pictures of the Instagram and stuff up.
Okay, word. Yeah, we got some beanies coming out.
Shout out, yeah, more airbrush work coming soon. We're trying to get on some more embroidery too. Yeah, just like more. Look out for more products.
Look out for posts on our Instagram too.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, it was a pleasure having y'all on the Lococast once again. We thank y'all for tuning in, and live loco.
Live loco.